Yo, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Teflon back again, baby. You know what? I decided to do something a little bit different. Instead of just making the song and posting it for no one to watch it, let's kind of do how I actually come about a song. Let's just make a video on my actual thought process of when I make a song. And that way I can go ahead and make something else. Because I should have been wearing headphones when I was doing this, and I might not be able to do it efficiently, because as you just saw, the notification AirPlay is going up, which means it kind of works like Bluetooth. I'm projecting my phone screen to my computer right now, and this is how you're seeing it. I'm not using a MacBook to have the little GarageBand program. I'm not using a little emulator. This is just strictly off of my phone. So what you're seeing here is the iOS version of GarageBand. So this is a song that I'm working on. Again, I'm going to cut down the volume. Just that way it's not... Actually, no, I'm not going to cut down the volume. I'm just going to cancel out my voice track. That way you can listen to this. The lyrics aren't done yet. It's just something I'm working on. I think it sounds nice. I kind of wanted to go for... A lot of my musical inspirations comes from Suicide Boys. I do really love that group. I love their beats. I love their samples. I love their lyrics. I like the dark stuff. I just like it. I like their flows. I like that Ruby has like this Bone Thugs kind of vibe coming off to him. I like Scrim when he's like, yo, I la da ba da, and then he goes like this, and then la da ba da, and you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like I like that, and you can hear that inspiration in a lot of my songs. That's why I'm not like, yo, you know, that's why I'm not doing that. I mean, I could easily do that, but I like to emulate that just slow, dark, a mother, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so let's I'm titling this one Super Hot. I want to base it around the video game Super Hot, because I've been really playing that game lately, and I just uploaded a video today on the 14th about Super Hot. Go check that out. So, okay, this one's Super Hot. Don't pay attention to the lyrics. Here, just listen to it.
Yeah. Let's get it. Mr. Typhlosion. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Super hot. That's what I am. Super hot. That's my jam. Mr. Typhlosion playing that super hot. Gonna make the videos and that super hot. Jumping through the screen with that VR set. Got the gap on my side. Shoot you in your bloody head. Hey, take that sword and slice you up. Cut you up. Boy, get up out my face before I give you this uppercut. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Boy, put that game down and see what you're doing. That game is all in your head. Boy, you gonna end up.
Okay, so that is a song I'm gonna title Super Hot. The lyrics are probably gonna stay somewhat similar to that, but it might not stay to that, so in those regards, because it was a little bit cheesy. I freestyled that. It's a little hard for me to think of words on the fly, but I am getting better. I have a song called Porch that I completely freestyled, that it's actually legit, but it's about my job, so it's still cheesy. I deliver newspapers for my city, so it's about delivering newspapers, and it just flows. It flowed so well, like it was just great. So anyway, let's get back on track. So what I like to do. It varies. Sometimes it varies. Like the song you just heard, Super Hot, I added the little chime sound. I couldn't tell you the exact key I used for that, the keyboard I used for that, but I added that lastly. I felt like the song needed something else, and it actually flows together really good with the beat and everything else. And you'll hear that in a lot of like trap-based songs. There will be like a little kind of piano or a little melody to it. So it's actually kind of beneficial to start off with a melody, because you can start off with the drums if you want, and I'll show you guys exactly how I do that. But for now, let's go ahead and start with a melody. All right. So what do we want to do? I don't know per se, and that's the one we used for super hot. That little doom 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 doom. That little chime effect. We used it Eternal Pluck, which I really like that one. But I try to refrain from using like the same keyboards every time. I try to switch it up. So what I do, because I don't know what everything sounds like, and I like to kind of, get a different sound in all of my songs. I actually like that one. I think we have a winner already off the bat. But what can we do? Okay. Hold on. We can do like... Hey, there we go. All right. So we're already off the bat. We have a bass melody. And it's delayed. It's delayed, so it's going to be a bit of a problem. I wonder if I put in my headphones, would you guys be able to still hear that? Because I don't want there to be a latency issue. It's not. It's like a second off. It's like a second. I think I can deal with it. I am gonna wear headphones so this isn't bleeding into my microphone. So I apologize. I usually don't do my videos like this. I don't know if you guys are even gonna see that little dialogue. Okay, we got headphones in. That way, it's not bleeding into my microphone. Then I can still speak as I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, we got it. So we got that. Let's test the tempo as well. Shoot. We could do this various different ways, and usually I just kind of go with the flow. I usually don't plan things out. I literally just fire this thing up, just make any kind of melody because it's that easy. I remember when I was listening to like trap in general and when Suicide Boys became really popular in my music library, just how many songs they had, and it's really easy to actually kind of throw a beat and just make something of it, as I'm gonna demonstrate. So let's see how fast this is. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. I'm usually pretty bad at keeping tempo myself. You can hear that kind of out of here. You can hear that in some of my songs. It's sometimes pretty hard to keep up tempo, but it's even harder to do it when there's a latency issue. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. I want to go ahead and get this down. Oh my gosh, it's doing some lag thing. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so we got that, and just to save time, I usually do it all myself because I really hate copying and pasting this thing and just kind of spreading it because sometimes they're not even, and I like to do it all manually. But to save time, we're going to do that. So we went from the actual keyboard, I don't know what you want to call them, the plugin. We went from the plugin, and you can slide this tab over and slide it back to adjust the volume, and in the little plus sign over there at the bottom left is to add another track to it. But this is your your overview of your tracks. All you can see right here, this is what we just did, and you can adjust it. You can adjust it if you did it, and see we're working with a bit of latency, so you can double tap this track, hit edit over here, and low power. We don't have much time to work with this thing, apparently. My phone loves to die so fast. So right here we can see where the keys we just pressed. We see the notes. So, and you can actually see the latency. It's like half a second off. All right. So since we don't have very much time to work with, and I don't want this to be like a 20-minute video, we're gonna go into it because my phone's gonna die very soon, and I apologize for that. So we have a melody, right? And then I like to come in here. I like to use trapdoor. You can use trapdoor or you can use 808, but I like trapdoor, and this is the reason why I like trapdoor for my drums. Okay. Come on, go trapdoor. Okay, there we go. I like trapdoor because there's two kicks. There's this kick, kind of like I call it like an old school kind of hip hop. Like I have one beat called Fraggles where I use the something like that. You know what I'm talking about, the little like boom, 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 stuff like that. So this is the reason I like it, not because of that kick, but this one. You hear that? I don't know if you guys can catch the bass. Make sure you're wearing headphones or have pretty good speakers on your monitor or computer or whatever. But you hear that? I love that bass. I love that kick. It has a nice little resonation on the bass. So, what I do next is I have the little melody, right? And I like to let it ring out just a little bit. And then we're going to hit record. And then I add the hats. And you see how we already started going with it. It's already flowing all right. But there's one thing I forgot to do. So we got that, all right. So we got a little thing going on, all right. It's not going to be extensive, all right, but you guys are going to get the idea. And then I like to let it play out. And then you can add like something like that. You know what I mean? All right. So let me elaborate a bit because I kind of forgot. I forgot to expand this track. So what I did in the beginning is I made this an automatic track. I didn't explain that. When you make it automatic, you don't have to worry about it cutting off after a certain bar. Over here, as you see, you can manually adjust it if you like have a determined length of your song. But usually I don't know how long my songs are going to be. Usually they're between 20 or something like that. They're really short. They're like a minute long. And it actually did us a little justice of actually copying the first layer here. So we're going to need to cut this right here. We're going to need to cut this. Move this. We're going to need to move this track over here. And I'm sorry. I'm like trying to rush. I don't want my phone to die while I'm trying to explain this. Hey, go back. Dang it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at trying to do this. But what I'm trying to do... And then we need the second little keyboard note there. Because we don't want it to play 3 times. We want it to play 2 times, right? Bum, bum. Bum. Wait. Alright, so... Bum, bum, bum. Ooh. There's a latency issue, so forgive me. Bum, bum. Okay. So let's go back. Let's work on the kick, right? We want the kick to come in. And we want the ticks to stay in, but we're gonna work on that later. And you guys kind of get the gist of it. That's all I do. That is literally all I do, and it takes me roughly like 5-10 minutes just to crank out a little 1-minute song. It just takes nothing. You literally could go in. There's so many pads and just so many different things that you can use just to make a little melody. All you have to do is just make a little itty bitty melody, 3 freaking notes. That's it. Add a freaking hat, add a kick, add claps, add the snare. It doesn't even have to be intricate, man. You just need a nice, a nice voice, which I don't have, and you need, you know, some pretty good lyrics, you know. But just for me personally, it doesn't take me very long to do any of things like this. Like, this is the easiest form of music I've done in like ever of my couple of years of actually making music. And I don't have any albums, I don't have any producers, I don't have anyone making my lyrics, dude. I'm doing this all myself. But anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Hope you guys got some enjoyment out of it. Check GarageBand out on the iOS, dude. It's no joke. They've updated it, and ever since the update, man, it's so good. It's so good now. It used to be okay, but now it's just really dang good. It's really good. So that's it. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.